Hi everyone, here is a masculine journal. This was this journal was inspired by American writer, poet, critic, and editor Edgar Allan Poe. I'm sure you're all very familiar with him. And he was born today on 19 January in 1809 and died in October 7, 1849. So this journal was, this is I just added this. It was started as a uh, uh, for fun journal. So I had this page in my stash and I added this one, this lovely ends, the photography, photograph ends. And I must tell you, this has two signatures and the binding is done with a hidden spine. Hidden. It was so much fun doing it for the second time as well. And it has three panels. So the front panel, the back cover, the front cover, the back cover, and the spine. And it's held with the tape, not tape, sorry. Tape, and covered in a cotton fabric that is distressed. You see this fabric, it's very beautiful. So, and also it has a fringe here around the edge, which reminds you of like down. So, when you open this, you will see I have a lot of bird things, like these are all leftovers from my previous projects, the Christmas and the Scary Journal. And I have all these circles, I think, coming from the Christmas Journal. And here are some, prints like that resemble grass and straw. And this is a feather I made. And if you go inside, you see all these beautiful journaling spots. And you see, and this journal was made between November 26th and December 6th, 2025. I added the finishing touches to it in 3 days from 1st January to 3rd January 26. The binding is, as I told you, it's done, and the closure. I haven't told you about the closure. This closure, I have to go back again then. It's a black tape studded with brass studs, and I have this simple small buckle to tie it. So it has pages of tea dye and also newspaper. And I need to tell you, this journal is called the Macabre Journal because it was inspired by Edgar Allan Poe, whose writing is all about death and loss, madness and descent, supernatural and gothic, and beauty in darkness. So I have added some stanzas of this poet, Poe. This is called an extended page by Pam at the Paper Outpost. So this is Edgar Allan Poe. So it is macabre for another reason. That I ventured into, I love doing textures. So I ventured into creating bodily fluids, believe it or not, in keeping with the theme. And so here you get one bodily fluid, a pile of poop. It's a poop emoji turned into a tuck spot. Okay, and this is a plasma pouch. I made it with texture paste, DIY texture paste that went a bit wrong. So now, like awry, as Pam would say. And I added this silica pouch in lace, covered in lace, so that it gets absorbed, the bleeding gets absorbed. 3 eggs. This is a card, a journaling card, another journaling card. You can write in white gel pen. The extender page. Belly band. These are 4 postage stamps I mass made and added in this journal for no reason. So Poe is known for writing romanticism, gothic fiction, short story, mystery novel, and science fiction. And in this book, I'm adding some, I have added 3 end stanzas of his well-known poems, The Raven, The Conqueror Worm, and Annabel Lee. Is an envelope, writing spot, booklet made with a printout of a masterboard I made with scraps. So this is attached here with the photo ends. This is another page I found in my stash of all the heath and woodland birds. The raven is also there. Another spot. Goes here. This goes here. Another extended page. I saw this in the Vogue magazine, Vogue of November 26, Britain. So I just added it just for interest. This is a Samsonite tag I created came with a travel bag, and this is one of his poems. It's Annabel Lee, and it says, and neither the angels in heaven above nor the demons down under the sea can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabel Lee. Journaling spot. These were gifted to me. This is the oak leaf and an elm leaf. This is tape I made, vintage tape. And here's my mass-made rusted paper clip. Nice page for writing. Washi tape. Pocket. And this is dried up puke. When I say it now, it doesn't sound so bad. When I was thinking of it, it sounded really bad. This paper is okay. Center spread. Excuse me. And all this newspaper is from the sports section. Look at this beautiful face of this model. And here's a smear of phlegm. This looks like a yin yang. It's a paper button I made. This is another journaling card. Here is one of my wax seals, which turned out really great, I think. I loved them. Another journaling spot, belly band. And the newspaper is from the sports section of mostly soccer, football. Here is the raven. I picked up this tiny tuck spots from Linda's Paperworks. Here is the raven, the poem, the end last bit of the poem. Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door, quoth the raven, nevermore. Very, very gruesome. Splatter of blood. This is like a taco shell. Another journal's card. The conqueror worm. The mimes become its food, and seraphs sob at vermin fangs, in human gore imbued. Very macabre. Okay, another beautiful wax seal. More football. Tuck spot. Tag. Heap of poop. This paper and some of the cards here were made with the brochure of a high-end condo, which ensures it's very good cardstock and printing. Nest and feather. More tags and card. It's a nice big tag. So I don't know whether I told you this, but I have done this the fluids in pee from a newspaper as well as a pus from a festering wound. And here's another vaccine. I'm really proud of my vaccines. And this is a list of liquor. A booklet for a list of liquor where you can also, this is a writing spot, journaling spot. So bird watching is also a pursuit of the men, right? This is where I spent New Year's Eve this year, 2025, 31st night, and going to 2026. 4 siblings at one of the hotels. This is another card with dried puke. Beautiful card and tags. And the wax seal. Another wax seal. Love them. They came out so well. This is the tag with the pus and the festering wound. It's in the end now. Another tag with Samsonite bag. So this is my masculine macabre journal. I hope I have said everything I set out to say. So thank you, Pam, for at the paper outpost, who said create with reckless abandon. So this journal started off as a for fun journal, meandered through Easter eggs and feathers, ending in a macabre journal. And I realized I was being inspired by Edgar Allan Poe. These 4 postage stamps are there for no reason. I suppose it adds to the macabre. I also added some of my the mask-made wax seal. Feathers are reminiscent of quills which were used to write with in times past. Birds take flight, and I also fly by the seat of my pants when I do my creative writing. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching.